I think I've had limiting beliefs every stage of my career. And at times, it stuck around for longer than I would have liked in the shape of imposter syndrome. But now I understand imposter syndrome. I realize it's almost like I think misunderstood. It's not a thing that we need to fight against. I remember when I was a director in one position in one role, and then I got offered a role in a new company as a vice president. So it was a big step up. And the vice president thing, that title was like pretty scary to me. It actually blew my mind that somebody like me from the northeast of England would ever be doing something like this. And wasn't particularly like a grade A student either. But my boss, the great person who offered me the role, and I was honest with her. I said, I'd love to accept the role, but I do feel like it's a big step up for me. And she kind of looked at me strange and said, I wouldn't expect you to accept a role that wasn't. And when I connect the dots looking back, she was so spot on. I mean, that's growth, that's progress, isn't it? Nonetheless, for the first 6 months of my title, when I was a vice president, I was given that title for the first 6 months. It crippled me with anxiety. I second guessed everything. If I'd go to a meeting, I'd be like, did I express myself like a vice president? Did I show up at the right level? Am I interacting with the right people? Am I really worthy of this role? The truth of it was I didn't feel worthy. It was like way beyond what I ever imagined possible for myself, way beyond it. But eventually with imposter syndrome, the only reason we get imposter syndrome is because, certainly in a corporate setting, in a success sense, if you will, if we get promoted to a level that we've never done before, then it creates a lag, doesn't it? Because I was a director. I just got comfortable in the director's shoes. So when I first got vice president as a title, it really blew my mind. I think I just did not believe that someone like me could ever possibly have that kind of role. Despite that being very successful, I'd worked my way up. My previous role was in a director position, and I'd had imposter syndrome in that role as well. But the VP thing threw on like another level for me. And it probably just is a demonstration of my belief about my capabilities and potential was here, and my role was here. So that gap between the role I was given and what I truly believed I was worthy of was the thing that was throwing me off. Now, for most people, and ideally, and this is what happened for me, we grow into the role and gradually, slowly but surely, we build confidence. We have some success items, you have some success in the role. And eventually that gap is closed and you say, yes, I now accept the identity of a vice president. And at that point, that's your new level, that's your new comfort zone. And that's true for anything you want to do. If you want the next level up, or you've been given a level up and you've got an imposter syndrome, or even if your current role, for some reason you have imposter syndrome in certain situations, no, that's actually a good thing.